The satellite business is very broad and there are always many opportunities. At this period in time, we see opportunities in broadband services with high-throughput satellites. For us, it's an interesting application as a teleport operator, not only for the gateway part, but also for the fiber connectivity, because being a traditional PTT, we own a lot of fiber capacity. So in-house, we bring in these two capabilities and offer a good solution for satellite operators. Another area where I believe is promising is also the content aggregation and distribution. We are very well placed in that field as well because we already operate a very large antenna farm. We receive from 50 satellites already. Also, we gather this content and deliver it either via another satellite hub or a fiber connection. We connect to the media networks of many important global companies, and we can exchange content with them, and we believe it's an area where it can have a lot of expansion. The usual applications are OTT related or over the top. We will see how that market will evolve, and we believe it has quite a bit of promise. Another area that is also important is the MSS applications of a satellite for aeronautical and maritime applications as well. In a nutshell, these are the three main areas we see as the most promising at this point in time. It's always a challenge to predict the future, and honestly, it's a bit difficult to address this question with certainty. We believe that the satellite market will continue to evolve, but we see some trends already. For instance, we see that fiber is becoming a lot more important than it used to be. We view that in certain applications, actually, even for a teleport operator, fiber may become dominant. And so we would have to adapt to that change and be ready to serve the needs of the customer, no matter if they're rising from satellite infrastructure or from fiber infrastructure. We see a lot of integration of services. We would expect the data center element to increasingly become an important factor. We expect the connection to media companies to become stronger. We believe that the teleports are going to get closer and closer to the media world in one way or another. And we also expect competition to intensify because with all this terrestrial connectivity, it's becoming easier and easier for teleports to compete among themselves as well. Last area we think is going to be having an impact is diversification. We do expect teleports to be involved in non-core telecom business, like applications with non-geo satellites for Earth observation, remote sensing, and search and rescue, these types of applications. There is an inherent instability in the satellite business. The market tends to have rapid expansion periods and periods where it is more challenging and difficult. Some people would argue we are running one of those periods right now. We are in a situation where the traditional core satellite business is being challenged, and we see companies that are not able to sustain their current business model. So we need to think of ideas and be ready to adapt to change, essentially, and do things differently, and recognize that life is not going to be what it used to. It's a new world. We have to change and adapt and try to face the difficulties and make something good of it.